What's up, YouTube? Simply Unlucky here, and today we're opening up the amazing, the awesome, the YuGiOh, the legendary decks too. And then I want to ask you guys to check out the channel and subscribe for some more epic YuGiOh videos. Alright, so I'm super excited to pop this open. The last of the legendary decks were Yugi's legendary decks. This time, you guys, we have Yugi, Kaiba, and Joey from the legendary decks too. So let's get started. First, I want to get the wrapping off, and let's check out the box because it's actually pretty sweet. And thanks to our friends at Ultra, you guys, we have the beautiful "Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon" playmat with Hestia and Belle. Had to use it a few more times because it's just so epic. All right. And then for the box, if we want to take a look at it, you guys, it looks pretty sweet. Like, they did a good job. You have Joey, Yugi, and Kaiba there. I believe they're all in Battle City attire, if you're wondering what generation they're kind of presenting there. So that's very cool. And then on the sides, you got the Millennium Eye and the awesome box. And on the back here, it actually doesn't say much. That's not very usual of Konami, but it just says, Exodia, the Forbidden One, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, rebuilt for the modern dueling era. That's nice. And you can see there, it gives you a little spoiler on some of the cards inside. So, here we go, you guys. By far, you guys need to pick this up if you haven't. At least one, maybe three, so you have your play sets, but this is awesome. Alright, so to start off, we have the promo cards. Let's check them out. Amazing. Okay. Almost, I believe, for the Dark Magician deck, to reach its most powerful potential, we have almost all the cards now. I believe we're missing like a Illusion Apprentice or something like that. But yeah, just one more card. But the card in here, you guys, are you ready? It's Dark Burning Attack, Dark Burning Magic, and the Almighty, the Eternal Soul, you guys. Here it is. It's about time. And I love the picture too. You can barely tell. It's like the Dark Magician on a tablet there from the Egyptian dueling era. So awesome. Alright, you guys. So Eternal Soul, let's check it out. Every Dark Magician in your monster zone is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. Boom. Alright. If this face-up card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. Ouch. You can only use one of the effects of Eternal Soul once per turn. So, either effect you can use is special summon one Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard. So it's like a continuous call to Haunted. That is insane. And then you have add one Dark Magic attack or 1,000 Knives from your deck to your hand. So people are going to be playing like 2 or 3 Dark Magic attacks because that's like a Harpy's Feather Dust if you have Dark Magician out. And of course 1,000 Knives. You might play 1 or 2 of those if you want to have fun with it. But still, that's freaking awesome, you guys. Eternal Soul. I cannot believe they finally printed that card. So the Dark Magician deck is almost complete. Like I said, I believe it's just missing a card or 2. And so the Dark Burning Attack, you guys, this is, if you control Dark Magician Girl, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. That's definitely a fun card. If you see that there, Dark Magician Girl doing her burning attack. And then you have Dark Burning Magic, which is Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl doing their thing together. He's combining their rods. If you control monsters whose original names are Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, destroy all cards your opponent controls. That's dirty. That's like a quick play too. That could do some work. So there is the promos, you guys. And then let's take out the decks here. Very awesome. I like how it's just 3 decks chilling inside. Such an epic box. Set that to the side now. And then we'll go through the 3 decks here. Set these cards up here. Very awesome cards. And then we'll start with, let's start with Joey's deck. And I know this week we've been doing a lot of Joey, so it's pretty awesome that we have a legendary deck for Joey. I still feel like they're missing a Merrick deck, you guys. I don't know. I feel like he hasn't got enough love. He's a pretty cool guy. Alright, so we'll go with the foils last. And then, so here we go. We got Red Eyes Black Dragon, Ferocious Dragon with a deadly attack. A little bit of alternate art there. You have a common Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. That's actually very nice. This is a pretty valuable Red Eyes card for sure. It was before Supers. It's a super rare, but it was before Supers, I think, were printed in every single pack. So it's pretty awesome. A lot of reprints from Core. So that's one of the sets with all the Red Eyes cards. And so you have the Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. And one thing to notice with these cards, you guys, especially for if we're going to do any duels with these legendary decks, these guys are actually Geminis. The Red Eyes Black Flare and the Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, if you guys haven't really noticed that. And but yeah, I just always want to take a look at that Red Eyes Archfiend Lightning picture because it's an Archfiend Lightning with red eyes. And then you have Red Eyes Retro Dragon and Black Metal Dragon. Another cool reprint there. But yeah, so these guys are Geminis here, and this deck does have to do with Geminis. So then you have Black Metal Dragon, Axe Raider. This guy's an axe-wielding monster with tremendous strength and agility. Alligator Sword. This mighty lizard man can swing his sword so fast that more than the speed of sound. That is more than the speed of sound. Baby Dragon, much more than just a child, is gifted with untapped power. Thousands. Over 9,000 power level. Goblin Attack Force. Gizno is back. Very nice. Gearfried the Iron Knight. Rock It Warrior. Blue Flame Swordsman here. Time Magic. Alex should have said that for our duel. You guys should definitely check out the duel if you have not, between Joey and Yugi's Worlds Collide. That was so epic. I did not expect it to be so freaking awesome. But yeah, I think it's the video before I posted this one, so if you guys are curious. Amazing. Phoenix Gearfried. Gemini Summoner. So you said now you're going to see some Gemini support. So you got a Gemini here. And yeah, this guy's really a Gemini. You got Gemini Summoner. So these all work well with these Red Eyes Gemini cards. So just want to throw that out there because I don't really remember Joey using Gemini cards in the show. But it works well with those Joey cards. And they got the Blazewing, the Dark Valkyria, and Command Knight, Valkyrian Knight, and Keeper of the Shrine. And this guy actually works well with normal dragons, which Geminis are before they get their effects. So that's interesting. This deck makes me think that it might be kind of decent for some legendary deck battles. So we got Infernal Fire Blast. This is the direct damage one. And you guys, we are going to take our time going through these because it doesn't happen very often we get a legendary deck. And Red Eyes Fusion Common. That's cool. Cards of Redstone. Awesome. Polymerization, Salamandra, Scapegoats, Coast to Coast, Foolish Burial, and Roulette Spider. I seriously want to make a dice deck for you guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. But yeah, this came out, I believe, in Dark Legends. So it's a reprint. And Supervise. This is a really good Gemini card. I believe it gives them their effects. You can only equip it to a Gemini. It becomes an effect monster. Yeah, so that's I think that was only printed in a star deck before this. So that's really cool that they reprinted that. And that obviously works well with the Red Eyes Gemini cards. And Mystical Space, Symbols of Duty, Red Eyes Spirit, Kunai with Chain Call, Torrential Burst, Curse of Anubis. Okay. Oh, I think it's actually only effect monsters, so that works with Geminis. That's funny. I didn't even think of that. Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. This guy's freaking awesome. Crazy cool card. Good reprint there. Alligator Sword. Not many people have that guy, so it's cool that they printed him here. And the Almighty Token. Everybody loves the tokens. And so alternate art Red Eyes. I believe, yeah, that's the same one there. Cool. Oh, they added a little lightning to its mouth. Look at that. They're like, here, let's throw in some more lightning to make it even cooler. Okay, so that's the token. And then for the reprints over here, you guys, we have Return of the Red Eyes. Some people were playing this in the Red Eyes deck, and it's pretty cool. I believe it was a common before, so that's a nice ultra rare reprint. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon is an ultra. That's a good reprint because it makes it easier to get, along with, of course, the Almighty, the amazing, probably the best Joey card, the Blackstone of Legend. I believe it had to have been a $20+ secret before. I think it was up there, even maybe towards 30. But yeah, and that was obviously, you're playing 2 or 3 of those, I believe, in every Red Eyes deck. So awesome. That makes me want to do a Red Eyes deck profile. And but yeah, so very cool reprints for the Red Eyes deck there. Very nice. We'll set those to the side. Alright, you guys, now for the Blue Eyes deck. Let's check it out. And Blue Eyes, I believe, also has some pretty cool reprints. But it didn't get a certain card. So Maiden with the Eyes of Blue. This is from the classic, what is it called? I actually have one somewhere over there. The Blue Eyes structure deck. And I believe she came Super, so that's pretty cool that she came Ultra. You have the Melody of Waking Dragon, now Ultra Rare. That's nice. This card is amazing. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Ultra Rare. Like, awesome. But is this card even Secret Rare yet? I'm like, are they going to make some like super extra valuable version of it? Secret Rare. You get 3, oh well, there's the Ultra Rares. And then you get 3 different Blue Eyes, or 3 different Blue Eyes here. So you have the Blue Eyes White Dragon, a legendary dragon that is a powerful engine of destruction. And it is very virtually invincible. And you guys, only a select few have faced this awesome creature and lived to tell the tale. And so yeah, it's pretty awesome that they give you 3 different arts for it. And so you got the Classic, the Tin, and the Shonen Jump. And then you have the Dragon Spirit of White. I believe that was reprinted in the Tin also. And then you got Kaiba Man. Kaiba man. And White Stone of Legend, nice reprint there. And then the almighty, the White Stone of Ancients. Whoa. And so that was only ultra rare before, and wow, that is an amazing reprint and an amazing card. So that's really nice. Protector of the Eyes of Blue, I don't know why they're reprinting these, Master, but where's the Sage? He's not in here. There you go. That guy is high value because they did not reprint him. So there you go. Battle Ox, the monster with tremendous power, destroys enemy with a swing of the axe. La Jinn, the genie in the lamp that is beck and call of its master. The Vorse Raider is a wicked beast warrior that loves doing horrid things imaginable and loves it. That's close. His axe bears the mark of his countless victims. Alexandrite Dragon Blade Knight, ancient lamp to go with our La Jinn. Tiger Dragon, Kid Moto on the Charmander for Kaiba. King of the Swamp, everybody loves King of the Swamps, those are always good. Rider of the Storms, Burst, Stream of Destruction, Beacon of the White, Mausoleum of White, Polymerization, Enemy Controller, nice. Shrink, this card has done me so good in those booster box battles, I love it. Silent, it's because I'm a gamer, king of games, see the controller just makes sense. And Trade-In, nice. Where Art Thou, this is actually a pretty good card if you're playing those level 1, and like this deck has the level 1s tuners and stuff, yeah, let's see. And Trade-In, of course, is amazing. Dichotomy, it's alright. Fusion Substitute, Unexpected Die, Negate Attack, Final Attack Order, Shadow Spell, that's awesome. Cloning, Fusion Reserve, I'm wondering if that's going to be in the new Kaiba structure deck, just because it's like, it's Kaiba. Jar of Avarice, Zurai Silver Dragon, First of the Dragons, okay. And the Almighty Token, this, I like this picture. This is nice. It just works so well with Blue Eyes just reaching over like, rah, you know? Maybe, okay. But yes, love it. So both of these are very good legendary decks. It's just really nice to have some of those reprints in there. But yeah, these legendary decks, there's just so many cards that are worth, it's like hard to be worth less than $1 for half the cards, you know what I mean? So it's really awesome. Alright you guys, the final legendary deck here, it's Yugi's deck. Are you guys ready for this? This is insanity. Insanity in a deck. The madness. The pandemonium. Here we go. Seriously, these legendary decks are awesome. Okay. Alright, so Yugi gets a few extra ultra rare cards here. He gets all 3 god cards. Like, what? That is incredibly insane. And so, I don't even think they gave his deck... can his deck actually summon a whole bunch of monsters? We'll take a look. So, I don't know if these are included in the actual 40 cards for his deck or whatever, but still, that's pretty awesome that you get all 3 playable reprinted god cards, ultra rare. So, it's very nice. And as you guys saw... War of the Gods, we just did a duel with that too. That was incredible, and it was a Slifer versus Obelisk, and wow. I don't think I've ever had so much fun playing the God cards, ever. I want to do that again. So yes, the God cards are here. Awesome. Who doesn't love the God cards? I mean, such a brilliant idea for the game. Okay, and then we have, we'll go over these in a bit. So these are the 3 ultras that come with that deck. And Exodia, the common one. 5 common pieces of Exodia. I mean, everyone has Exodia now, you guys. This is nice. This really helps. If you want to play Exodia, this is it. Exodia Necross common. Is this actually common? I don't know if this has been printed common, but still, that's nice. This guy, ultra rare, first edition, is high value. Dark Magician, the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense. The Dark Magician Girl, classic art. Busta Beleda. Silent Magicians, again, they were just in Rivals of the Pharaoh. The Tricky, Big Shield Gardener. Magician's Valkyrie. That's funny that Joey has the Valkyrie Warrior, or whatever his name was. Blast Magician. Blockman. Marsha Malan. Sangan. See, it's like, how in the world are you supposed to summon 3 god cards with that deck? Gold Sarcophagus. The Magical Dimension. Swords revealing like Magicians. Unite. Tricky Spell number 4. 1,000 Knives, so here you go, getting some 1,000 Knives going on, along with the Dark Magic Attack. And so that's really cool, because this card is very, very good now because of Eternal Soul, like I was talking about early on, because that card can go search out Dark Magic Attack after it special summons a Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard. Insanity, you guys. These cards are so good, and I love it because Dark Magician is awesome. And Contract with Exodia, obviously, for Necross. Messenger of Peace, Dark Factory Mass Production, so for those Exodia pieces. And here it is. The insanity continues. The common secret village of the spellcasters. And once again, you guys, we're talking about a super rare. I believed in its, in its hype. I believe it reached like $30 for a super rare. Insanity, you guys. And the first edition version will probably still remain pretty valuable. So that is awesome. A common reprint of Secret Village of the Spellcasters. That's nice. Pot of Duality, and then that's like a Secret of the Spellcasters. There's a few different versions, I'd say, for the Dark Magician deck, and this is obviously more of a control version. It's just shutting down your opponent. It's always a good feeling. Pot of Duality, common reprint. Wow. Here you go, Yugi. Mirror Force. So they avoided ban cards. So there's no ban cards. So that's probably what they meant by the modern dueling era. There's actually no ban cards in these decks, and it's following the forbidden format. Backup Soldier. Mirror Force, nice, common. Magical Hats, Magic Cylinder, Backup Soldier, Gravity Bind, and the Almighty Token for Yugi's deck. That's pretty. Very pretty. There is our 3 different decks. Oh, don't want to forget about these cards here. So these are the ultra rares from Yugi's decks. First, let's go over Ties of the Brethren. This card is an interesting card, and it pretty much goes in any deck that has a lot of cards with the same kind of type. I believe people are talking like Magic Specters and stuff like that, but just if you guys can come up with your own combo for this card, basically, is what I'm getting at. So it's really cool, though. Ties of the Brethren. Pay 2,000 life points. Oh, this could search for Exodia pieces. Totally could. Okay. Pay 2,000 life points. Target one level 4 or lower monster you control. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters. Also, special summon 2 monsters from your deck. So after this card resolves, that's why you're able to special summon with this effect. Special summon 2 monsters from your deck with the same type, attribute, and level. So you can go get Exodia pieces. So that's why it's in here. So that's pretty cool. Nice. And same type, attribute, and level as that monster, but with different names. So obviously you're going to go get the left leg and the right leg, and put your left leg out and your right leg, put them all together, and you shake it all out. And you cannot conduct a battle phase during activate this card, but obviously with Exodia, you're more focusing on getting Exodia. So that's interesting. I didn't think about that. So that might actually make this deck decent. All right, so then here we go. The legendary Exodia Incarnate. Dude, when you have a card that has Exodia on it, just being a badass, that is amazing. Because I don't even think we have a legal card like this other than like Exodia Necros. So that's awesome. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by tributing 1 Forbidden 1 monster. So you can just tribute 1 piece. That's cool. And cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card gains 1,000 attack for each Forbidden 1 monster in your graveyard. Wow. This card is unaffected by other card effects. This guy is insane. Once per turn during your end phase, add a Forbidden 1 monster from your graveyard to your hand. So he gets weaker, but if you get 5 pieces, you win. So that's cool. Wow. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, so it has to be destroyed by battle, that's a little... Well, it can't be destroyed by card effects. It's unaffected by card effects. You can reveal any number of Forbidden 1 monsters in your hand, and if you do, draw 1 for each. Dude, I am looking forward to making an Exodia deck. This seems like it's going to be fun. I believe Rivals of the Feral or maybe Millennium Pack maybe had some support for Exodia. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe that was just God card support. But yeah, still, that is incredible. I feel like we're still missing a couple cards that the OCG has. But very nice. And then here it is, you guys. Exodia! Obliterate! Alright, let's check it out. You can target 1 monster on the field, send 1 Forbidden 1 monster or Exodia card from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, return that monster to the hand. That is a continuous compulse, you guys. And that's 1 monster on the field, so you can actually, your opponent doesn't have to have monsters, you can combo with your own monsters. That is awesome. Wow. If this card is sent from the spell or trap zone to the graveyard, you can target 1 Forbidden 1 monster or Exodia card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Wow, wow, wow. That is also incredible. And then you can only use 1 Obliterate effect per turn and only once that turn. So you have to choose between those effects if you plan on trying to use both. And but still, obviously that would be incredibly broken if you could compulse and send all 5 pieces to the graveyard and then use Exodia Necros all in 1 turn. That would be amazing. But yeah, so obviously once per turn for the effects. But incredible. Exodia Obliterate! Alright, you guys, I am super and excited to put together some different decks using these amazing cards, you guys. We have the Exodia, we have Eternal Soul for the Dark Magician deck, you have the playable God cards, you have the reprints for Red Eyes. This is just awesome. And you got some fun with Dark Burning. But yeah, wow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this opening and review of the Legendary Decks 2. And remember to check out the different It's Time to Duel with Worlds Collide in Joey vs. Yugi and the War of the Gods. Thanks for watching, guys, and Simply Unlucky signing out.